I had nothing to do with this. Fuck you. You want a war with me? No. You want another war with me? You got one. No. You got one. Listen, I had nothing to do with this. Bullshit. You hurt me. What? What's wrong with you? So, listen, the next time I see you, boy, the next time I see your ass, I'm like, fucking killing myself. Well, fuck you. What's it?
Yeah, welcome to the family, but keep your voice low. EJ got the book T and the TV show. From London's finesse to Paris with a pistol. Curtis wildin' out and making it official. She know who's loyal and who's chasing clout. Orlando stay doing the most, but we still love him, no doubt. Got bodies in the basement and secrets in the book. She clocked Sasha's last breath and those dirty looks. If you ain't up on Vegas, Chippy or the crew, just grab a chair, boo. EJ gon' school you. It's Duncan certified, don't come unprepared. She breaking it down with receipts that's rare. From book to screen, from gun to scheme. It's mob life, black excellence, and family dreams. Paris Fierce, Donna Messi. Junior stay wild and Sasha's gone but still a legend. And Curtis, everybody's favorite cousin. LC the head, keeping everything tight. Rio, the life of the party, but deadly on sight. Nevada young, gifted and smart. They all got roles, but dramas and art. Sonia still riding for Junior. Even after all that, she stayed 10 toes down. Never fold, never crack. R.I.P. the brother minister. 5 seasons deep. Now Elijah's got secrets that still make the streets speak. And Roman, the triplet they ain't know existed. Now we in the family, and the plot just twisted. EJ tell it all, from the brunch to the weapon. Book reading queen. When it comes to the Duncan, she know who flip, who fumble, who frontin'. She be clocking them plots like your auntie keeping score. It's EJ the TV.
Loans over, then lived away. We don't fall, we don't bend. Every war's got a start and an end. Carve the name in the fire and red. Say Duncan and they don't speak the same. We don't run, cut us once, but we don't fall. We don't fall. We lose the sun, we rise with another. Blood makes you kin, but loyalty makes you family.
She's still breathing, but the weight ain't light. Vegas back, he to come in the fight. They tried to shake the tree, now we rooted deeper. Junior turned Judas, let the serpent keep her. They praying on our table, but we serve revenge. Nefertiti, stay quiet, but her blade don't bend. Eyes like Tom, hard cold with vow. She mourns like a daughter, but she's coming out. Elijah won't smoke for the man he called father. Brother minister gone, and now it's blood for honor. We don't fall.
You greedy, selfish, funky foot fucker.
Bullshit! Who the fuck told you that? And you probably believe that shit too, don't you?
You're about as stupid as you are big, ain't you? Because she didn't give a fuck about you. Lies. You don't realize when you've been manipulated, do you?
Fiending for that next fix. Kid bitch was lost in the sauce to find one goddamn bruise on you.
And he and Shippy never gave your ass back. That bitch never came looking for you. Because she didn't give a fuck about your big ass.
Oh my God.
And you know what's really fucked up? The crackhead went and started a family, and it did not include you.
What's up, y'all? What is up? What's up? It's your girl EJ in the building, and y'all know I could not resist the temptation to put that up there on the screen, so y'all already know how it go. If you're catching this when we first play it, then you'll catch it. However, if you catch it on the replay, you might not get to see it, but I'm sorry. That tickled me, and I had to throw it out there. So shout out to everybody that's in the building. We appreciate you guys coming in. You guys are already rolling in. Make sure you drop where you're from. Let us know where you're coming in from. Let us know what you thought about this episode. Go ahead and get the vibe check going for me while I go ahead and get all the ladies up on the screen. Let me know how y'all felt about this episode. This is going to be season 6, episode 6, y'all. This is our live panel discussion. First, I'm going to go ahead and bring my girl Tamika's Den up because she looked like Uncle Larry ready to go to work. Hey, got that hoodie on, so you about to go.
Baby, hey y'all, the family business.
Okay, it's what we do. Shout out to Candy Love in the building. How you doing, girl?
Woo! I am wonderful. Thank you for playing that clip for me because listen, that was everything, all the things, and I'm here for it. Let's have a conversation. Oh, you funky flat foot son of a, you know what? Let's go.
Okay.
You greedy, selfish, funky foot fucker.
I ain't gonna ever get enough of that one. I'm sorry. Shout out to Miss Kira in the building. Hey, girl. Hey, how are you?
Hey, listen, I'm not as big a fan as Candy Love when it comes to Uncle Larry, but he did what needed to be done this episode, okay? Yes.
Listen, you know Candy like the cuckoos.
Okay.
But listen, I was here for it. I was like, listen, Uncle Larry come in clutch when he need to. Shout out to Mo 69 Ways. Hey, girl.
Hey, shout out to Uncle Larry. You know, I like a little crazy.
Okay.
When it comes to Uncle Larry, I'm on that side, okay? I will hate to be on opposite.
And then, of course, I got my girl Letitia in the building. Hey, girl.
Hey. We hear that laugh. When we hear that laugh, we know
it's going down.
Uncle Larry is in the building, okay?
It's go down.
Always here for Uncle Larry, child.
Okay, that part. And last but certainly not least, I got my girl Tika Deshawn is in the building. Hey, Tika Douchey.
Hey y'all, hey, listen, all I can say was Junior stood no chance in hell when it came to him sending Larry to do the job. I was like, oh damn. So I was here for it and I watched and I'm ready to talk about it. I don't come at me about Donna tonight. Don't say nothing to me.
I
know the issues about that.
Listen, I'll tell you right now, the Donna slander is gonna be real. And I
already know. I already know. That's why I'm leaning back.
And lean back. Okay. And lean back. Shout out to everybody in the building. P. Bronson in the building. David in the building from Goldsboro, North Carolina. Okay. DeMarcus is in the building. We already know he coming in from the VA. Khadijah. Hey, girl. Hey, how you doing? We got LaShawn in the building. The Charnel in the building. Hey, Michelle is in the building as well. We got Patricia in the building. Hey. Hey, Derek. East Orange, New Jersey is in the building. We got David in the building. Lady Virtue. Hey, girl. Hey, what's up? What's up? We got Hattiesburg, PA in the building, y'all, by way of Miss Betty Bennett. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Thank you for coming through. Kenya's in the building. Miss Wright is in the building. Thank you guys so much. Hey, Audrey girl. Let me see what you got. You got Dreegery is your new name on here now, but you know, hey, Audrey, Dreegery, I get it. Look, see me? I be making them connections. Deborah is in the building. We got Hattiesburg, Mississippi in the building. Cricket. Okay. The only way I know how to spell it. Kenya is from Saginaw. Okay, Michigan. I know it's cold up there, girl. I do not do the cold. Hey, Lillian in the building. North Carolina in the building. We got a lot of 4.8s. We got some 5s, y'all. So we got a lot of 5s. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, DeMarcus, I don't know what that meant. I think you just put a typo. So there got to be a typo. So I think you meant to say what's good. Because I know you didn't say number what's 3. That don't even, we don't let that go. Spin the block on you. Life with Kaya. Hey, girl. DeMarcus just couldn't wait. Oh, okay. He said 5. Okay. The first one was just a mistake. Okay. There we go. Okay. Hey, Vonnie Love. 555. Louisiana in the building. Okay. Right next door to Texas. 555s. Okay. So we got a lot of 5s, y'all. A lot of 5s. So I'm here for it. I need to know what the ladies think. I'm gonna start with Tisha and just work our way up. Tisha, Candy, Kira, Mo, Tamika, and then Tika Dushi.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, whenever we see Uncle Larry, it's gonna be a 5 for me because I love seeing him. You hear that laugh, you know, you can expect some comedy, and you can expect for him to give a cool little one-liner or whatever. But this episode was a doozy, but I'm here for it.
Uncle Larry, what's your vibe check?
I give it a 7, baby, because Uncle Larry, was top tier. So I give it extra 2 points, okay?
Okay, listen, I ain't mad at it, Miss Kira.
All right, now I gave it a 4.5 in the comments. I'm gonna push it up to a 4.8. Don't come from my neck. Don't come from me. You know, I don't give out 5s easy like that. I like to leave my 5s for the end of the season. So I'm gonna give it 4.8, like we right there. I'm gonna leave it for the end of the season because then 10 gonna be a 5. Everything can't just be a 5, y'all. I'm just saying it was real good though. It's real good.
Okay. Listen, I ain't mad at it. We got a 4.8 out of you, and I'm here for it. Shout out to Brother Man from Detroit. He said a 5 as well. Mo, what you got?
I give it a 5 as well. It was Uncle Larry for me at the end, through and through. Like, he put on a hell of a performance. He know how to come in and make a make a mark.
Agreed. Tamika?
It is a 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 for me. Okay, your crackhead mama ain't want you. Mm-hmm. And we stopped to tell Roman, is you is or is you ain't a Duncan? Okay.
That part.
Okay.
You know, in between.
And last but certainly not least, my girl Tika Dushi. What say you, boo?
5. I absolutely gave it a 5, regardless. The episode was great, from Consuela with all her crying and Juanito is dead. Like, I loved that moment. I loved her coming in, letting everybody know what it was. So, and of course, Uncle Larry. How can you not love a scene with Uncle Larry? Anything he does is gonna be top tier. And then there was more, but yeah, 5 for me.
Okay. Well, y'all already know I'm giving it a 5. Okay. Matter of fact, I'm giving it a 10. Bump the 5s. We going all the way up. DeMarcus, shout out to DeMarcus with the $5 super sticker chat. Sorry. He said Lunatic Larry, aka LL, don't play, will come up with a plan for Junior to fake his death for Donna to believe that Junior is dead. Yeah, I guess we'll start there. Actually, does anybody think that Junior is gonna get got? I personally do not. But if you think that he is, then that's the person I want to hear from. If you don't think that he's gonna get got, then we all on the same page. We on the same page. But if you think that he's gone, I need to know why you think it. Like, give me the insight.
Oh no, y'all. I was kind of nervous and scared. Like, Larry, I ain't gonna lie, they had me on my toes on this episode. That's why I had to wear my all black, like the homie. Like, I don't know, is weekend the funeral or not? I'm kind of, after watching it the second time, I want to believe what DeMarcus is saying and what you feeling is really what we gonna get. But I'm nervous. I'm a little shaking in my boots a little bit.
Okay, listen. Tamika say she on the fence. She don't know.
We ain't hear no pop.
I'm on the fence too. I'm kind of on the fence too with that, because they chose the right one, because we know Larry, he'll get it done. But they chose the right one and left it like that on the cliffhanger, so have us guessing like, oh, Junior's dead, and we don't really know for sure. So yeah,
Juanito is dead though. Okay,
yeah.
Out of there. So when this episode it actually started out right there where we are seeing Juanito on the floor. He's on the ground, y'all. And then we see Kendra. She's on the case, y'all. Like, seriously, Kendra is out here in these streets. And I'm like, I still don't trust her at all. But, I feel like this is where we're going to get the thing with her. Like, I feel like this is where she's going to try to find out. Because he literally, Thomas tells her, you got to find out more information. And I forgot he said something. I forgot the exact words that he said, but regardless of the fact, she's going to be going in trying to look for more information, which means that she's probably going to try to or may figure out who Vegas family is. Or I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like she going to figure out something, because I don't think anybody really knows about them in the real world, just the underworld. But if she does somehow figure out that Juan is in the underworld and then that LC is his best friend, like I feel like that could be an issue. What were your thoughts, Tisha, just about this opening scene and Kendra showing up to be on Juanito's case? Sorry, time I think about it.
I figured that when she got that call that she was probably going to the case, but this scene actually made me really mad, because I was like, why are you acting like Juan is just some old common hood? He's still laid up on the ground like that. I was like, where is his people at? He should not just be laid on the ground and all the people gone. I was just so pissed off at this. Like, are you serious? And then then Thomas talking about could be gang related. Now, why? Because it's Juanito? I just was so through with them. And I don't trust Kendra either. And it seems like she's being brought back to the homicide department now. So, we got our eyes on her, because we still don't know what her backstory is and why she had to be brought back and why she left in the first place. So,
or why she think that them folks was after her. Like, it's a lot of questions that she got to answer while she up here trying to get with our boy.
Yes, he just too powerful to just be laying there on the grass like that. I just cannot.
They didn't cover him up or nothing.
Nothing. It was really making me mad.
Yeah.
Understood. Okay, Mo. So did you know? Junior said, listen, did you know, Mama, did you know what happened? And then of course she's like, well, it was some talk about it, yada yada. She just keep doing this the stuttering stuff, and it's just getting on my nerves, because every time we turn around, it's a well what? Okay, well what?
And that's when Junior should hung up on her ass, in my opinion. I don't need all that stuttering and guessing what happened. Yeah, that it was some talks about it, and you ain't tell me. Y'all talking behind my back. So he should have hung up at that moment in time instead of like hearing her out, because it's like time and time again. Like how many times she got to show you like she keeping information from you? She is like talking with the other people in the alliance, making moves behind your back. Like she participating. Like how many times she got to show you this?
That part. Miss Kira, she goes on and she's like, listen, you need to, you know who it is that's undermining your authority, yada, 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 right? And she kind of hypes him up to go on over there to talk to who we know to be undermining his authority, because of course she's going to put it over there when I feel like she right there in the mix of it all. But, that's neither here nor there. But she goes over there. He goes, she talks him into it, and it's like, you need to do this. Are you with Mo? Like, would you have been like, he just needs to hang up? He should have been done at this point. Or do you think him continuing to press on? Because I think he should have been done. I think he should have been going over there trying to get the mercy of his family at this point. Like, look, I didn't have anything to do with this. I know y'all want to take me out. I get it, but I really didn't have nothing to do with this, and I'm done. He should have been packing Sonya up at this moment, in my opinion. What you think is here?
He know better. As soon as he got on there with Roger Rabbit, stuttering and stammering and acting like she didn't know what's going on, and her sending him over to old boy, like, if you know it's him and I know it's him, what do you know that I don't know? But it was cute or whatever. He went over there and did what he had to do, but is it really going to do anything at the end of the day? Probably not, because you're not responsible or in charge of nothing. They just put your name on it so they can blame you for everything and just go behind your back. So yeah, I agree. He should have tried to go beg for mercy at some points, or at least go find someplace else for him to stay until he could find an end to slide his way on over there. But staying there with Donna ain't the move.
That part. I agree. And we're going to talk about this person that come in, but we're going to talk about them last, y'all. So we'll come back to that. So we get over here, Candy, to Paris, who like, look, I still don't trust him. Like, yeah, something just ain't sitting right with me. I just don't trust him. I don't think I expected anything different from Paris. I expect that there are going to be some that, like Paris, who will go with it because, for one, her daddy said so and her mama said so. If anything, Paris is very much about following orders, right? Unlike Orlando, who gonna buck the system every time. Now we know old Paris, she go off script sometimes, but for the most part, she is very much a soldier, like Uncle Larry kind of alluded to in that ending part, right? But she still don't trust him. What are your thoughts just on her not? Do you really feel like she has a reason to not trust him? Do you agree with her, like coming from her standpoint?
Well, y'all know I don't be trusting people, but
I know that's why I came to you.
I know from Paris' standpoint, she's not wrong because first, and I understand, follow your parents, cool, but now this is somebody that we just met, and I understand Mama believes this is her child, and Rio is cool with it, everybody's cool with it except for Orlando, pretty much. But and I don't have a problem with it because you don't know if he is, and you don't know to trust him because he's a full-grown man. It ain't like they're 5 or 6 years old, and now you're gonna raise up and be, grow up with them where you can learn to trust them. It's somebody that you already that's grown and already set in their ways, and if they are not a loyal person, or they could be a gutter snipe, you don't know who Roman is or what kind of person he is. So she's not wrong for not trusting him. And I think they should be a little leery of it too, because you don't know this full-grown man. You don't know who he is. He could be a murderer. You don't know. So, I know that's your son, your brother, whatever, but I'm not mad at it.
I mean, would they be the ones to talk if they were murderers?
But I'm just saying, as far as I'm saying, as far you don't know, he might want to get at y'all. You don't know who this person is, and I get it. It's for a TV show, but I'm not mad at it.
No, I actually 100% agree with you. I get it too. Like, we are looking at it from a different angle. So of course we're looking at it because we know exactly, we've seen the story unfold. But if we're going from a standpoint of somebody in the family, okay, I like Paris's the way that she's taking it, because she's like, I'm still going to be respectful of what my parents want, but I'm telling you, Rio, I still don't trust it. I don't know how I feel. And I think that's a real thing. I don't think everybody just falls in line and is like, oh, okay, let's just, like, I get it. Yeah, trust is a thing. Tamika, we get a phone call from Chippy letting Paris know, like, look, y'all need to get back to the crib because some stuff done went down. I need to make sure y'all packed, but we need y'all back up here. Did it shock you that everybody hadn't got the news yet? Because when they came to that scene where Chippy and everybody's at the party, because I thought I had that screenshot, but I don't. When everybody's at the party waiting, none of them seem to know. And then we have Consuelo walking in with the blood all on her, and Marcos is like, where were you, aka Senior Cruz. Like, were you shocked that because it's like nighttime, you know what I'm saying? Like, and when this happened, I think we were still in the
yeah, it was bright day. So I kind of was feeling the same way as Letitia. First thing I said was, wait a minute, they don't have Juanito out here all damn day is night. But they over here talking about it was only an hour. I said, an hour. We still got the people waiting to celebrate and have the oh God, I forget what the hell the ceremony is called at the wedding. Y'all know I be getting brain fog now, but y'all know what I mean. They waiting there at the reception. Yeah, and it's like they coming in and she come in and they find out. Then I was like, well, damn, for real. Like, we literally went from a wedding to funeral, and the actress that was playing Consuela, I gotta say, she did that down, baby. Ooh, she was getting in them tears, okay, falling all on the ground. So I was shocked that they was all just finding out, and she calling them like, y'all got to get y'all asses home. Uncle Juanito is gone, girl. He gone. It's like, oh. And Roman don't even know what the hell going on. He didn't even get to, meet him. But, he got to go too. Mm-hmm.
Okay, because we got to protect the family. You know what I'm saying? But, but it is what it is. I just thought it was interesting how we all find out, and Chippy's having that moment. It's like, I used to work at a place like this, girl.
Yes, long time ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Stop playing with me right now. So of course I talked about this earlier, Tika, where Donna tells Junior, like, look, you need to go handle your business. You know who's undermining your authority. So he get on over here and he asked, and he like, look, yeah, exactly. He said, I did it. And then he tried to play him with the, like, if it was your girl. First of all, your girl chose this. Your girl said, and I quote, sending a man to do a woman's, whatever the hell she said about a woman's job. And she got up there and volunteered for this gig, right? And now she got. So I just feel like that shouldn't count as the retaliation, but I get it. But I'm just saying it shouldn't even be like that because they act like they came for them. But then it feels like Junior is not really, I think he understands, like he gets it. I think anybody can understand it. However, Junior is like, this is not how you go after my father. Like he's probably planning right now how to get all of us. And he said us, he included himself in this as well. Like he's probably out here playing and get your affairs in order. How did you feel about this scene? And do you think that the alliance is being too lax? Because they didn't seem to care.
Yeah, yeah, the alliance is way too relaxed right about now. But in my opinion, what Junior should have done after his daddy done choked him up, slapped him up, and did all the things to his head, what he should have done was take him a crew of people in there and just go ahead and take the alliance out himself. That way, he himself can have some coverage on his life, or take the next flight out, one or the other. But they're undermining him continually. And I know you didn't allow me to say anything about Donna, but even with Donna, she's just as guilty as undermining her own child. And, at this point, I'm still Team Donna, but I don't like how she's moving when it comes to Junior, because you came into this man's life to be his mama, but you ain't doing nothing but making it worse on him and for him. And so, yeah, he should have went in pow blazing and got all of them and be like, okay, well, next. But, yeah.
I actually 100% agree with you on that. I 100% agree with you. I do feel like the only way that Junior makes this right is if he does take out the alliance. He's going to have to take out the alliance in order to even get a smidget of a chance. The crazy part about the Duncans is that they really are a forgiving family when it comes to certain things. I mean, case in point, Uncle Larry is back in the fold and he's cool. And we saw everything that Uncle Larry did. He kidnapped his whole brother. He got the twins gone. And y'all know how much I love the twins, Carl and Carlos. And now, and then I think I forgot who else. It was just a lot of bloodshed when Uncle Larry went on his rampage. And granted, Uncle Larry is sick and he has a real illness. What I'm saying is that the family forgives if you come correct, because what Uncle Larry did was really came correct. I did this. It's just, if Junior he gonna have to what they call that, where you fall on the sword, is that what you call it? Whatever it is, that you have to,
yes,
that's what he gonna have to do. And it's gonna start with him making the first thing right. Antonio Dash has got to go. That entire alliance table got to go. But specifically, I think that Alejandro could probably stay, because and the only reason why I'm saying this is because I feel like Alejandro will never try to make a comeback. But Cora, Dash, the senator guy, all of those people gotta go 100%, because they will try to make a comeback. I feel like Alejandro is only here just because he can't be at the other table no more because of all the stuff that happened. But that's my thoughts. But let's see what we got next. EJ,
can I say something about the table right quick? Just one, I cannot believe Cora was sitting there, Antonio talking about my woman. That is his whole wife. And then the other thing was, Alejandro does know better. And I got the impression from their conversation that he really wasn't in on that, taking Juanito out, because what we call him, Juanito, Juan out, because that was his comrade. That him, Senior Cruz and Juan were boys back in the day, from way back. I can't imagine that he isn't hurting as well behind Juan. And so maybe I'm just giving him too much, but Alejandro got way too much heart to be sitting at this stupid alliance table. It
Yeah.
just too much. I had too much respect for him being at the table for him to even be sitting there.
Exactly.
Child,
Like I said, the
yeah.
only reason why he's even a factor in this is because of the fact of the beef that he had with Consuela. And then, you know, Juan gets with Consuela and the unresolved issue, low key, kind of, sort of, with the unaliving of his son. But I feel like they've all kind of, like, it may not have moved past it, but they at least have squashed it enough to, you know, that they could do business together if they really wanted to. But so I don't think he had anything to do with it either. I don't think he actually knew about it, because he even tells them, like, yeah, he right. He know what the family is capable of. Again, when he had Rio, they came all the way there to get their brother, and he lost a lot of men when they had to come and get their brother. And the only way they were able to squash this was when they figured out who the real devil was. And so I just think that I agree with you 100% on that one. And I was just about to come to you next about Sonia. Sonia told him it's not the time nor the place for you to be trying to take your trifling self in here. Now, she maybe didn't say that, but that's how I felt and that's how I took it. Okay, this was dumb though. Like, sir, not where the emotions are running high, where everybody from the alliance is probably in there. You tried to go commit, you know, you tried to go to the upper room for real. This was dumb. And you put her life in danger as well. I'm just glad Sonya was smart enough. Any thoughts?
Yeah, finally. Oh, I'm sorry. Was it me?
Go ahead. Yes, you.
Yes,
oh.
you.
Oh, I was just saying how finally Junior listened to his wife for the first time, it seemed like. Finally. And she was right. And it was the first time also she like made a whole lot of sense without having to do all the extra and stuff like that. Thank you. This is your wife. You have a family, you know, all that sort of thing. I'm glad he listened. That's all.
Okay, that part, because why not? Did somebody else want to say something before I move
That's
on?
exactly, I was about to say the same exact thing what Tisha said. Tisha said, I'm glad she told him, I'm glad he listened, because that'd be the other half of it. Every now and again she make a little sense, but he don't listen. So I was glad he listened, and we didn't have to see him go to the high place or the low place at that very moment.
Okay, that part. Mo, we had a moment with Harris. Now, quite frankly, I'm gonna let that go. We had a moment with Harris, right? Junior goes over to see Harris, and he goes over there because he's like, look, you've had experience with unaliving your father. And I'm just like, first and foremost, the only reason why he unalived his father is because LC made him and he was pushed in a corner.
Right.
If memory serves me correct, he actually was going to try to take out LC because that's what Sal told him to do. But then when they figured out what the real play was, they just flipped it. So in my opinion, why are we over here talking to Harris? Harris did nothing that was, he don't have no insight. Although I do like the way he told him that, you know, you don't ever forget it, yada, yada, yada. But also we got to remember that Harris had never pulled the trigger. This is why LC didn't want him to succeed him anyway when he decided to put Orlando in charge, because Harris was not about that action or that life. So I was like, what was the purpose of even talking to him? And now you're over here saying about how you might have to take out your father and how you want to be able to hold your baby girl. But again, and I'm going to keep saying this, if that is really the case, he should be over there talking to his family, to his father, who is a reasonable man. Yeah, he's mad right now, but he is very much a reasonable man. Talking about taking out your father, when you know if you take out your father, you will go quickly, because although they are all giving him grace right now, I guarantee you Orlando, Vegas, Paris especially, because she's the one that they can't control when she's out of line and when there's no LC around. Paris, all of them will try to take you out. And I left Chippy out of that on purpose. But Mo?
Yeah, I was shocked to see Harris. I wasn't enthused to see him on my screen, but I'm like, Junior, this is the wrong show. I mean, you need to talk to Tariq little ass over there in Power with Ghost, because that's the little mug that look his father in the face and blah blah. But yeah, I didn't understand why he went over there, and he talking about I think he should have thought about all this before he decided the end of last season, like this is war. He could have easily made up with his family when he made up with Sonya at the end of last season. That was the opportunity there missed. And then he should have thought about this, about his baby girl, when before he even took the hit on the $140 million truck. The money. I was like, you ain't thought about all this about your baby girl when you was making all these moves. And then yeah, you should have thought about it when they made a major move with the whole take out brother minister or whatever and stuff like that. Now one, y'all got me calling this man Juanito. You have many opportunities, bruh. Like you should be at their doorstep on your knees, like begging, please. Like,
okay, that part. And I completely understand, girl. I was like, oh, Harris, here we go. But like I said, some of what he was saying made sense. And I wasn't mad at it, but he still just to me he ain't the one I would go to.
Question.
I
got a question. Didn't Harris just find out that man was his daddy 2.5 seconds ago?
Yes.
Well, Harris knew that Sal was his father. Like he always knew that Sal was his father. He just didn't recognize the hold on, I think somebody missing. Give me a second.
In the show, they made it seem like he just met the man. Like he just realized that man was his father that season.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
so
no,
that don't
he
even
been
hold
knowing
no
that was
weight.
father.
Like he ain't raised him up, so that didn't mean nothing.
Yeah, he didn't raise him, and they in the show, I don't know if they ever explain it, but regardless of the fact, Harris has always known who his father was. It's just that he didn't ever recognize his father because of how he treated his mom, what he did to his mom, and plus he didn't acknowledge him. He never acknowledged him.
So you talking to the wrong person. Never mind. Go ahead.
I thought by the show that he didn't know. That's what I thought.
Same.
Maybe that's how they
and I think
made it seem, but yeah.
And I think Junior only went to him, which didn't make sense because of what happened with Juan, because I think he thought it wasn't that serious. I'm gonna put it in air quotes. So what happened with Juan, and Elsie said, I'm gonna take you out. And then he was like, wait, hold up, wait a minute. Now Harris wasn't the person to talk to, but I just don't think he thought, like everything else, Junior didn't think it through.
Okay, that part. Let's see who was I switched it around and I got to get it back together. Miss Kira, I think. So there's a moment when London decides that she finally wants to finally bring old LoJack out from under hidden from the little car they've been in them hotels, his house, his place. She want to bring him to the funeral. I said, girl, this is a hell of a time to bring out your boo thing now. And of course, we know that Roman already knew. We also know that Rio already knew. They already knew about him. And they were like, basically like about time. And then Paris looking like, oh, so both of y'all knew? And she just go over there and say what had to be said, because why is we even, I keep saying, I've been saying, Miss Kira, why LoJack? Why LoJack? And Paris like, why you a snitch? Something gotta be wrong with you. Thoughts on that scene? It was funny to me.
LoJack got that boom chicka bow bow. That's the only thing I can think of, and I don't know why this is why she decided to, come on, like at a time like this. This is when you decide to come and be like, oh, by the way, this is my boyfriend, friend. You couldn't do this at a big ass breakfast with all of them because partner. Yeah, that is what she said. Yikes. You couldn't do it at one of them Chippy's big ass breakfasts. Now y'all just gonna wait till the funeral. Everybody's all upset and grieving and just slide him right on in there. She lost me on that one. Usually I'll be with her, but she lost me on that
one. Okay. Listen, somebody had to say it because ain't nobody got time for LoJack. I just don't like him. I need her to pick somebody else.
Maybe he's trying to go from LoJack to Devin. And change
him.
I'm just saying.
Not nobody cares.
He got his suit on. He was respectful. he didn't talk back. You know what I'm saying?
Tired of getting
You know better. What are you gonna do? They already
Look,
checked him one time.
then.
Let London live. Okay, she got
Tired of getting beat up.
Well, she need to do better. She
She
need to do
could,
better.
but
Live
you know.
better, do better. LoJack is for the streets.
Don't
I'll
let
never
Okay.
forget it.
I'm
Okay,
rooting for
and
Devin.
he helped Brother X. Like, sir, like, no, I'll never
LoJack
forget that.
is handling business, okay? You know, sometimes they
Okay.
like to they
I
be
mean,
the
he
wrong
may be
one.
breaking a back or two, but I'm just saying, like, that needs to stay hidden in the dark. Like, this one of those
Exactly, I
times
agree.
where it don't need to come to the light. Just let it stay hidden. Go get your back broke in peace, okay?
Not in
Keep it over there, girl. Like, no.
DeMarcus,
Candy.
please, ma'am. Hey.
Hey. Boy, I think the last thing she would be jealous of is LoJack. Come on, like, be for real. Only a Duncan can unalive a Duncan. We heard that so many times back in season 4, like it was crazy. But this is the card that LC uses. Were you shocked by this call that LC made? And he and Chippy had talked about it. He said he has to take out his son. Or do you think it was real, or do you think this is all part of a bigger play? Honestly, I think this part is real, although I think something else will happen, but I think this is real. But what do you think? What did you think about the whole thing? There go my cousin Curtis. In the bill. Like, everybody came back. I'm sorry, just
Yes.
I think his feelings were real about what needed to take place, and I think the conversation was real. But I think Larry knew better. No matter how crazy he is, how wild he is, I think he knew better than to follow up LC. I appreciated Larry for saying, like, we just got back cool. Like, are you sure that's what we should be doing? Like, are you sure? Like, this your son, you know? And, you know, I understand, you know, he didn't cross some boundaries that he can't come back from. But I was appreciating Larry for asking, are you sure this is what you want? LC was like, yes, this is what has to happen. So I was here for it, but I think Larry knew better than to go. Like I said, I don't think he went through with it, but I think he knew better than to go through with it, because LC ain't really mean it, but he had to put it out there in the atmosphere, because it would look crazy for you as a boss, as the head of your organization, to not want him gone. So
I think he 100% mean it. I think he 100% means it, and I think he 100% wants him gone. But I also think that asking Larry to do it, he did that for a reason, because Larry is the only one who can do it, and the guilt not come back, because you can't do it yourself, because you wouldn't go through with it. It's your child, right? You can't ask Paris to do it. This is her brother. I mean, she probably do it, but it's still her brother, and that would be a horrible thing to ask any of his siblings to try to take him out. Like that, you know, you just can't do it. So I think Uncle Larry is the only person that can do it, but at the same time, he has a point. Like we just got back cool. Are you sure about this? I don't want you to resent, I don't want you to hate, because that could very well happen. Like, maybe he means it at this moment because all the feelings are fresh. His best friend just died. They just stole $140 million from him. They unalived Brother Minister. Like, it's a lot of stuff that's piling up that leads back to Junior. But at the same time, this is still your child at the end of the day, who has, completely disrespected you and played in your face. However, later, when you have time to calm down, are you going to be mad at me now because you asked me to do this? And, I'm not going to hesitate. I'm going to do what you asked me to do because you're my brother. So I think it was a valid question. And I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. But, we got to see how it's all going to play out. But I love seeing Uncle Larry. I love Stan and the hair looking good. I ain't mad at it. Okay. Listen, Tamika, we get over here with Orlando and we find out that the treatments are not working. They're at the funeral. He gets a phone call from the doctor. They say, hey, these treatments are not working. Orlando is upset, as he should be. His son is dying. He has no control over it. It's nothing that he can do. and he finds out about a direct donor that gave their sample for someone in specific, is basically what it boils down to. But they didn't get any of their information. None of their information is on file, any of that. I'll ask you guys who y'all think it is at the very end. But just what were your thoughts about this scene and what Orlando was going through? I know he's one of those characters a lot of people don't necessarily just strongly like. But in this moment, all I saw was Orlando, the father, and somebody that's hurting because he doesn't have control. What are your thoughts?
Now, girl, why would you ask me about Orlando? You know I'm one of the ones that strongly don't like him. Now let me stop. Yeah, this was pretty much just him being a father. I'm gonna be going off too at the hospital. Chippy all day emotional as well. We want to make sure he's gonna be okay. We don't give a damn where you gotta look for the donor and what you gotta do. We don't care about no HIPAA. Get your ass to work and find this person that could save my son's life. That was the bottom line. You know, even though Chippy had to tell him to calm down because he was acting like he was about to toss that doctor out the window. But yeah, you know, his reaction was valid to me. I think any parent would be feeling like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Y'all, why he hog tie her though? Tika, why he hog tie her? I don't know why. It was funny to me. Why he do it?
Because she probably was in there talking mess and popping out, what are you doing here? And, you know, probably wilding out. So he had to hog tie her pregnant self. I ain't mad at him. He did what he had to do because she would have been bound to go and run and grab something and try to pop off, or, you know what I mean? So he just had to restrain her. She ain't hurt. She just, her feelings may be hurt, but not the rest of her.
Okay, she better not roll though. She better not roll. Tell her stop moving around, stop screaming, girl, because you're gonna hit the ground. Just stay still. You good. But don't roll this way. Roll backwards. If you gotta roll. Mercy. Girl, that tripped me out. That was so funny to me. I'm sorry. I just had to put that out there. I don't know how that one got mixed up, but regardless. Welcome to the family, Roman. Tika, what did you think about this moment? Uncle Larry's like, listen, is you either you are or you are not. And Roman all like leaning in like Uncle Larry. I was like, he don't know. Oh, baby, he don't know. He don't know. And then Rio is like, he's certified. He's like certified.
Yeah, he didn't know any better. Everybody got one in their family, but he didn't know. He didn't know this was the one. You know what I mean? But it was funny that, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, even Uncle Larry is accepting Roman. We keep talking about this whole DNA situation. Roman didn't ask to be in this. I'm just saying. I mean, let him live. I think it was cute. It was funny that Uncle Larry was like, okay, you do have Chippy's eyes. Like he was calling out features. You know, so you know, if the crazy uncle can accept you, then everybody else should be able to do the same. So I love the moment though. Him and his that what you call them, two curls hanging down from the front of his head.
Tendrils. They're called tendrils.
Okay.
Tendrils. Okay.
He took his finger and twirled it.
Okay.
Grease and water.
I'll just add an observation. You know what? As much as we love Rio, he kind of ain't ish right now. Because why you did all that you needed to do to bring him to the family, and then you ain't give him a rundown on nobody. You should have been like, here's the family tree, and here's this person, and this person, this person. And we can't talk to Junior right now because he tripping, but this is the blah, blah, blah. He don't even know who these people are. So he just totally didn't even like.
True.
He did tell him about Junior because they talked about it. Remember, I don't know if it was him. Somebody talked about it. I think it was Nevada.
Yeah, that was Nevada.
He saw a picture and asked about him. Rio didn't tell him, so he don't even know how many brothers and sisters he got. I'm like, come on now, Rio. Now you
he do know how many brothers and sisters he got because he said it. He was like, it's a lot of them, and he don't be doing Rio like that.
Yeah,
you always trying to comfort everybody.
He did need to give him the rundown, though. That at bare minimum.
Roman keep running, y'all. Think about it. Every time we look up, he run.
Rio said, I did my job. I brought them to the family. Now y'all do the rest. It is not my responsibility to point out everything.
That should have been the conversation in the car when he was bringing them to the family the very first visit. He'd be like, listen, now when we get there, this one probably
He was
Thank
never
you.
gonna come, Kira. He wasn't never gonna come. He was like, "Oh hell no, take me back to Coretta."
I mean,
Like,
tell them when you get inside the
No.
gates, lock the gates, and they in the car. Where you gonna go? Lock the gates.
Not lock the doors.
Period.
Close the doors. Lock the
Close
doors.
those doors.
So now we
Baby steps.
kidnapping folks.
Right.
Oh
Right.
no.
We just a little suggestive. Like you can't get out, you might as well go in.
Just
you know,
saying,
just a
Roman
little
already
suggestion.
had so much to deal with as it is. I mean, this is a lot. You see all these folks, and y'all know this family. Y'all know this family. They had to take him in, and he had to take baby steps. That's right. She always late. Yeah, needed to happen naturally. Cause
Okay.
You can meet them naturally, but he still could have had a heads up on who they are.
he
You know
needs
what
to
I'm
form
saying?
his own opinions about everybody.
Yeah.
I don't think it would have changed his response though.
No, but at least he would have said, "Oh, okay, cool. Okay, this is Uncle Larry."
He might not have
Because
even spoke to Uncle Larry. He would have probably been like, "Oh, that's
Clearly.
that crazy mud. Let me just beeline." But Uncle Larry, the coolest person.
and he don't
They
even
coulda
know
got
who
the
Uncle
la-
Lou is.
They could
Or
have got the
Uncle
Larry
Levi.
They even
conversation.
got that far. They in the middle of a war.
Or
in
Aunt
the
Shirley.
middle of stuff.
I don't care.
She said the family tree, baby.
Out there. I'm just saying he can do his homework on his own, but at least you presented him with the work. That's all I'm saying.
Goodness.
Whatever.
Rio, we love you. We love you
I
still,
love you,
bro.
But can
but
we talk about Rio's hair though? The hair was lazy.
Oh yeah,
okay?
I love that hair. That was so cute. I love that.
I'm
yeah.
like, okay.
I kept
I
looking
love
at it. I was like, oh, I wonder how they did that one. Because you know how they
was
they
like
be
zebra
doing the
stripes or
spray thing,
something.
but they had like zebra stripes in there, and I was like, oh, that's cute.
Probably a stencil.
Yeah. probably
Okay,
so.
y'all. So Uncle Larry tells Junior the truth and nothing but the truth. So help him. And I want to know each of your point of views as far as this truth is concerned. I feel like Uncle Larry does not have anything to gain from any of this. He's such a neutral party. And when I say neutral, yes, he's in the family, but he doesn't have a direct relation to how this goes either way. So when he tells his points, when he gets his points out, I believe Uncle Larry because of the fact that he don't have nothing in this. Nothing makes him here or there. Nobody likes me less. It's just, this is what I observed. And I'm going to play it one more time for the people who missed it. We going to listen to what Uncle Larry had to say. And then I'm going to go to each of you and you're going to tell me what your thoughts are. So let's go find Uncle Larry. Here we go. Uncle Larry. Oh, and don't mind my little commentary. I just happened to be in the camera when I was looking at this. Sorry, y'all. My bad.
You greedy, selfish, funky foot fucker. Bullshit! Who the fuck told you that? And you probably believe that shit too, don't you? You're about as stupid as you are big, ain't you? Because she didn't give a fuck about you. Lies. You don't realize when you've been manipulated, do you? Fiending for that next fix. Kid bitch was lost in the sauce to find one goddamn bruise on you. And he and Shippy never gave your ass back. That bitch never came looking for you. Because she didn't give a fuck about your big ass.
Oh my
And
God.
you know what's really fucked up? The crackhead when it started a family, and it did not include you.
Well, y'all, Uncle Larry said it. I ain't had nothing to do with it. This all Uncle Larry. So we gonna take it from here. I'm gonna start right here in the middle because Candy, I know you appreciate this so much. I know you appreciate a good Larry Reed. Sorry I couldn't put it all in there for y'all. I had to try to shrink it down. What were your thoughts about this? Like, just how did you feel? Like, what were your first thoughts when you heard him say all of this? And do you believe Larry's side of the story?
I had to stop it because I'm like, hold a minute. I couldn't even listen to I had to rewind it. I had to start it back over and listen to it with for real. Because this shit was funny as hell. But I did want to hear exactly what he said. And because I felt like he was telling the truth, that's why Dream was looking the way he was looking. He was letting him know, like, listen, they only got you from your mother because they found a bruise on you, and they had to pay her a little bit of money or whatever it was, something about money. And then the thing about her being on drugs or whatever, and she started a family and never came back to look for you. You know, he did do the insults, but he did throw the truth in between. And I appreciate him for telling that, because he don't have a dog in the fight. He just let him know the truth. And you want to betray the people that took care of you and forever. You just found out yesterday that this lady was your mama. You knew Donna didn't treat. I'm not Donna. Oh Jesus. Chippy didn't treat you no way. You did not even know she was not your birth mother. That's how you know this lady really loved you and took care of you. But you know, you want to, now you got a mama. Oh, okay. Now you want to go over there with her. And look what you have done. You have messed up everything. Now I'm here to take you out with your big, funky, flat foot, lap leg, knock knee, slew footed ass.
Yo.
Okay, ad-lib. I love it.
But another note, that's how my grandma used to cuss us out. My grandma used to talk like that. The way Larry talked, my grandma called us everything under the sun, and that brought back so many memories. I was like, oh, I miss my grandma.
Oh no.
Oh baby, yes, this shit was, we were laughing. Cause she was telling us, I ain't slew footed, I ain't lap legged or knock knee, but my grandma would tell us that. But it was funny.
You always got that one family member. Yeah, I pretty much agree with Candy. That Uncle Larry, you know, just told him the truth with the insults. But it was just like he was just saying like how my family lied to me, how I've been passed by my whole life, and Uncle Larry like, who the hell tell you that? Like, come on, like your parents did everything for you, and this is what you do to them, like, cause this B said like, cause she's your birth mother, and she wasn't there the whole time. Like he said, she started a new family, and where was she at when she started this whole new family with your uncle? Like, come on, let's be for real. But it was him that saying like, you did this off of some power, for a little bit of power. Like, everybody ain't meant to be general. Like, some people meant to be soldiers. Like, and you one of them, because he is a soldier. Junior had never shown any kind of leadership since he declared war on his father. Everything has been, because he's the only move he made right was the 140 million money truck. That's the only thing. But he is mainly a soldier, because everybody is not looking to him for leadership at all. And he's looking dumb, because brother minister, and we got one. It's like a lot of stuff is happening behind your back with this whole group you with, and you looking dumb. Yeah, and I'm with Uncle Larry, all the insults. Okay. Little fat Junior.
Yeah, when he said that, when he was in the office, I said, "Dang,
little fat
Junior." Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's true. Like, everybody can't be the leader. Like, there has to be soldiers. And if we go back to season 1, when I can't remember if this was in the book or the show, because it's crossing over in my head now. But when Paris asked like why Vegas wasn't gonna take, you know, when Orlando was given the key to the, you know, when he was given the throne, and I want to say that he asked him in the TV show. I know he did in the book, but I want to say he asked him in the TV show how Junior felt about it, and Junior basically had no aspiration of wanting to be the leader, even though he was the oldest. And then when we fast forward later, when we get to when him and Sonia are together, and he talks about how Uncle Lou said, like, if you want something, you ask for something, you aim high, and then you end up getting what you want. And all he wanted to do was, he did want to put a bigger position, but it wasn't the lead position. He just wanted to be the liaison over the Italians, and he was doing that. So how did we get from here to now I want to be the head and y'all overlooking me? Like, Orlando ain't even in charge no doggone mo. If we just keeping it real, that foot back on the ground. Listen, that was it. Wrap, game over. Like, stop playing. So I don't understand Junior when it comes to this, and that just goes to show that his mom got in his head about why he was not. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that like, even though I don't feel like they'll ever give it to us now that they've given us this, I don't think that we'll get the words that she said, but we can assume what those words are. I think it's about as good as we're going to get from that. But I think she just played him like she's been doing this whole time. She manipulated him, like Uncle Larry said. Tamika, what are your thoughts about that scene?
I love this scene, baby. When this part came on, I turned my TV all the way up. I said, "Oh, Uncle Larry is reading him down to the damn ground." I said, "Yes, tell him, okay? The truth ain't in him." The fact that, and we knew that, his mama filled his damn head and he went running with that, and that's all she wrote. All this shit happened because of this. And he said, "You is as dumb as you are big," and he is. Junior did so much dumb shit even in this episode. I hated him talking to Harris, but I got it. I knew we had to have, his conversation versus Elsie and Larry conversation. I wanted him to toss Antonio out the damn window, but no, you putting him up against the wall, and you still left with everybody living there. And I said you was supposed to be flinging heads. Like, you was just dumb, dumb, dumb. Ain't got the sense God gave a roach, useless as a damn box of rocks. And I'm so glad that Larry let him know. First of all, your raggedy ass mama ain't even never want you. She ain't come looking for you. She went and made a whole nother damn family. I wanted to see that egg on his face. I wanted him to get the wake up call, and he did. I don't know if he's gonna get taken out after he got it, but yeah, this was top tier. 10s across the board.
Absolutely. DeMarcus, I'm gonna go ahead and read your comment. Larry really contradicted himself because he was gonna alive Uncle LC too. And then I'm going to go ahead and highlight this comment, who just says it all. Larry was off his meds, though, DeMarcus. Junior on nothing, but he should be. And that's the truth of the matter, is that Uncle Larry really is certified. Like, something is really, really wrong with him. He really has a mental illness. And in his mental illness, he really thought that he was betrayed by his brother. And this is what caused him to do this. It's not like he just woke up one day and decided that, oh, I'm just going to go out here and betray my brother. Like, Junior just woke up one day after someone told him some nonsense that he didn't even try to confirm. Like, the least he could have done was go to Chippy or go to his father and say, hey, like, get their side of the story. Like, that's my whole problem with it. I don't mind that Junior is upset, y'all. Like, that has never been my issue, because I feel like he had the right to be upset, because this secret went on way too long. It should have never dragged out this long. We shouldn't even be here. However, if these are the people, if you never knew that this wasn't your mama, that means that she did something right, because you ain't even know. So why wouldn't you give them the courtesy, the respect to ask them their side, to listen to their side, instead of coming in there talking about Chippy Charlotte Duncan is not my mother? Shut up, Junior. Tasha, go ahead. Sorry.
Now, see, I'm glad you brought that up, because we have been wondering, what did Donna say to him? What did Donna say to him? Now, we don't need to know what she said, because it was confirmed by Uncle Larry what she did not say and why he is all over the place. And I think it's important to have your uncles and your aunties. They're the ones that they're going to shake you loose whenever your parents can't get to you. And so what I loved about what he was saying to him, yes, he was telling the truth, breaking it down, giving him all the hard truths, the things that his mama was lying about, confirming that he was there, but he also was affirming Junior. And he said, you're not Elsie Duncan. You are Junior goddamn Duncan. Be who you are. That's who you were meant to be. And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love so much about his speech, was that it wasn't just funny and it wasn't just breaking it down, but it was also saying who all these people saying who you were not, who you think you were not. I'm trying to tell you who you actually are. You know what I'm saying? And the other thing was, before it was Donna, though, y'all, it was also Sonia, because remember when they got married and they had threatened to move to Georgia? They said if he didn't get a position, or the position he wanted, they were going to move. But that wasn't because Junior wanted the position. It was because his wife was saying, you need to do something. You need to be bigger, whatever, that sort of thing. And I think he's just, unfortunately, he's a sweetheart, but he's gullible. And he let these women just, take over his mind. Yeah, absolutely. A simp. And he could just be his sweet, strong security self because he was good at it. You know what I'm saying? So, goodness gracious, get it together, Junior. But after all of it was said and done, I still think Uncle Larry was hesitant and he doesn't really want to do this. And I don't think he's going to do it. He loved that nephew, that flat-footed nephew of his. He loved him.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, I agree with you about the Sonya thing. I didn't know if that was like some pillow talk that they had, which is why I didn't give Sonya a whole lot of grief about it, because I figured like maybe it could be some pillow talk. Maybe he was telling her about what he wanted and he's just not saying, because Junior don't ever really just, he just kind of go with the flow. So I was like, maybe that's why she was saying it. And I just never put that much stock into it. But I mean, you're absolutely right. That is a conversation that was had, and that is what was said, and that's how it went down. Tika, my bad, sorry. These T's. Tika, your thoughts on the scene. I didn't get your thoughts. And then I think Miss Kiera too.
Yeah, even though Junior has been pissing us off, pretty much the whole season, I actually felt sorry for him because he thought Donna cared about him, like sincerely cared about him. And for him to literally find out from the uncle who has no reason to lie about any of this, I think that'll hurt way more than what any bullet, any fight, any stabbing, anything that can happen to him. I think him finding out the truth about who Donna really was and why she wasn't in his life is hurting him more. So just on that aspect, I just felt a little bit of empathy for Junior. I don't like his actions that happened prior to all of this. And now he got him and his wife hemmed up in a messed up situation. But it took an Uncle Larry to tell the truth, because I think someone mentioned in the comments or in the chat that had this come from somebody else, the information wouldn't have been valid for him. He wouldn't have believed it. So, I'm hoping. I mean, I don't want to see Junior gone. I know his actions have been the most. I want to see he could be exiled, like send him somewhere, never come back. But as far as Uncle Larry, if you send Uncle Larry to do some work, 9 times out of 10, that work is gonna get done. So I hate it for him.
Somebody, I'm gonna go to the comments real quick, and then Miss Kiera, I'm gonna come to you. Your love angel said, EJ, that's why I like Roman's parallel. Roman went and asked Aunt Coretta and LoJack questions that he needed answers for. It just goes to show that Roman, he just built different. I mean, it just is what it is. Junior was so quick to want to believe what was said. It's when somebody can manipulate you like that. Like, I'm not even gonna give Junior I'm not gonna go in too hard on him, because I feel like I done went in on him like a lot as it pertains to Junior. But sometimes people are really good at manipulation, and it just is what it is. Sometimes people are really good at saying things and making you feel like that it was you that believed this all along, especially when a secret was kept from you. He was in a vulnerable state to where this secret, he could be easily manipulated by whoever told him the secret first. And in this case, it just happened to be Donna who told him the secret first. And therefore, that was the version of the story that he believed. Although I truly believe that it just you can't be the oldest and not understand logic and how people have treated you, and realize that maybe I need to go and talk to the other two too. But I do get that hurt can cause people to do certain things that may not be typically part of their character. I think there's a moment where Junior actually says, I wanted them to hurt. But this went kind of beyond hurt to me. And that's where my real problem lies, because you not only wanted them to hurt, because he says family very specifically, but your family was not the one who should have been included in this. And when I say family, I'm talking about all the other people that he's now included in this whole thing that we never really thought through. And the person who also carries part of this, you're not upset with her. Had Junior have taken Sonya and left, I wouldn't say anything. I'd be like, shit, well, he ain't talking to nobody. I would just be like, he needs to process. I might be okay with that version of it. Miss Kiera, your thoughts?
Now, if Junior was being an adult instead of a child, what he should have done is sat all three of them down and get the story out, or at the very least have a conversation with his mama and his daddy, Chippy and LC. But I digress. I thought I wanted to hear what Donna had to say to that man, but clearly I did not, because Uncle Larry then told me what had happened was. So that being said, I'm glad he said it. Like everybody said, he didn't have a dog in the fight, so he had no reason to, not be telling the truth. You could tell Junior's feelings was hurt. I didn't really give a god darn, because it was time. It was finally time for you to hear it. It's about damn time. It's about time for you to hear what your mother has been doing, because you've been acting like you're blind to the BS with this whole thing at the table. She just wanted you for that purpose, and it's becoming evident, and to hurt Chippy and LC. So I was glad it happened, and I got a good laugh. We had to watch that multiple times.
Okay, we're gonna watch it again. David, I see Kingdom. Listen, the fact that Junior is the only child who isn't named after a city is a red flag to me. Well, it does not need to be a red flag, David, because Junior is the oldest child who is named after his father, Lavernius LC Duncan, which is what most people do when they have an eldest son. They give that oldest son their namesake to continue to pass down throughout the family. Had nothing to do with the fact that Junior was not biologically Chippy's son. If Junior was Chippy's son, he would have probably still been named LC, because he is the oldest child, and that's just how it goes.
But EJ, by the way, Donna named him, not LC.
and she did name. I forgot about that. She did name him, but still the same thing. It's still his oldest son. I feel like he still would have been named LC regardless. I think people just like to give their kids their namesake, but you are right. She did name him. I don't know if they did say that in the TV show, but in the book she did.
In the show we only saw it via the flashback. Remember, Chippy confronted her and said, "Is that LC's baby?" And she said LC Jr. And I only said the junior part only to the point of that comment. It wasn't a red flag.
Yeah, definitely not a red flag.
Chippy didn't do
and
it.
And he even said in the LC even says it too in episode 10 of season 5. He says, "My son is named after me, Lavernius LC Duncan," something like that. I just remember it being the last after
DeMarcus, Thelma didn't want Curtis to be Larry Jr.
Everybody ain't gotta be a junior.
Hey.
Come on, y'all. Come on, really? DeMarcus, come on.
I think I get what they're saying about the red flag, because I think if it had been Chippy and LC's baby, he would have got a different name other than Junior. But I think that's what the evident part is, because like everybody else got those names, and then he's Junior. I don't know. I get what they're saying, but
I don't,
not necessarily red flag.
I don't see it. I don't see it, because I think that a family like this, like a Duncan family, is always going to want to pass their name on. And you got to remember that Nene and Larry, they just different. And I hope nobody names. Never mind.
Yeah, but if he was going to do that, he could have had LC the second, the third, fourth, fifth, because they do that too. But I don't know.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't see the red flag in it at all. I think Donna tried to use that as another manipulation tool when she says, "Notice all of their names are da 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 da." That didn't make any sense. Like, Donna, like, come on now, girl. No,
it's not a red flag, but it gives you a difference, a separation from the others. Like, one of these things isn't the same. I don't want to call it a red flag.
Yeah. And listen, now we got another one he close to a city.
Yeah, he's close. Roman.
We're gonna call him Rome.
Right?
Rome. Curtis being a man, all his kids will have the last name Duncan. Yeah, very true. That's very, very true. Let me see what else I got to say. Do y'all remember when Uncle Larry told her about the secret with her and LC? Yes, but to my understanding, he was talking about the secret that we all know now, which we didn't know then.
Right.
Which was about Junior. Exactly. And that, okay. Yep. That one. Trying to see if anybody else had any more comments. If she was abused as a child and suffered from bruises, we don't know at what age and how this abuse affected him, and could be why he's sensitive and gullible. Oh, you meant he. You talking about Junior? Okay, I got you. Okay. I think Junior just gullible, just doing too much. But I feel you. I get you. I understand. All right, so I'll come back to the comments, y'all. Here we're gonna finish up the last little part. Yeah, and I had forgot about that. Somebody else just said it in the thing. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. So the last part is I wanted to know who y'all thought was who. Okay, so so everybody has some theories, right? So far, who they have on the table is Aries. They got Rob on the table. I think almost everybody took Harris off the table, but I think these are the last two. Every comment that I have read, the last two have stayed. So between these two, unless you got a totally different person, then either Aries or Rob. Rob is Duncan Security. For those who may not know who Rob is the head of Duncan Security. He's the one with the bald head that Chippy basically cussed out that day when, she was trying to figure out why Roman had left. Just to give you some, just to give you something to like a focal point to think about who he is. Do you think that it is Aries or Rob or just somebody different, Miss Kier?
Judging by that little clip right there, that don't look like Aries. Sorry to this man. I would like for it to be Aries just because I like to look at him, but
Girl.
Either that's Rob or he not the brightest in the bunch. It's just a little eye candy. It's either Rob or somebody else. They keep saying Thomas. I don't know.
I forgot. We also had Thomas too.
Yeah.
I forgot that. I think DeMarcus said Thomas. So I'm gonna add DeMarcus's Thomas to it. Thomas is the new detective, but I don't know. The only reason why I didn't add him in there, you know what? This ain't even. It's whoever you think.
Kendra's partner.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna go with Rob out of the three because I don't look like Thomas either.
Because I feel like Thomas got that. I don't know. Okay, but anyway, Tisha.
I hate to say it, but Rob, and I got a major attitude about it too.
Girl, I'm crashing out. I'm telling y'all right now. Just
Me
know,
too.
Be on crash out alert. Mo.
I went with Rob. I was thinking Rob the whole time. I'm not even thinking about Thomas being a factor in Donna's life. I'm going with Rob. So
okay, Candy.
It's definitely giving Rob short scoop ball head.
Okay, Tamika.
Yeah, I know this is one of the things I don't give a damn about, but I know that they had it in focus for a minute, then it went blurry. That looked a lot like damn Rob to me. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know.
Tikadushi.
Rob and Donna sitting in the tree. KISSING.
Oh, first come love, then come marriage. Here come Rob with the.
It's around it. Like Candy said, it's around at the head.
Yeah, but I want to know, what did Rob do that day? What did he hold off somebody or something? Like what did he do?
That's what I was wondering.
Gave intel.
I think it's the information. I think it's the information at the end of the day. Like, because if I'm the mob, okay, let's think about it, because I think it was Tisha. I'm going to go back to Tisha's comment from last week. She said, and I can't quote, but I'm going to just ad-lib what you said. You said, why in the world did people know, like, why were they out there in that park? Like, why was this so open, right? And I'm like, well, that makes sense, right? Like, why was it so open, and why were they so comfortable being out in the open like that? Well, when we got to this episode and when we started doing this little, like, who is this? And she was like, oh, I heard you did good. I was like, well, what if they didn't? What if this location was not just a, like, open location? Like, we just out here. What if this really was like a secret and only certain people knew about it? And if Rob is the guy, he would know. Duncan Security, they go know. And what if they were the ones who gave the intel to Aries and Rocco, and that's how they knew where they were going to be at? I just don't think that they would be that dumb.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So,
it fits it
But
the
you
best
still
to
get
me.
him. You still get him props for that's. I heard you did good. I don't know. Maybe it's just they want us to do this. They want us to have this conversation. I guess.
Yeah.
Because what did he do good today? He didn't pop.
Right.
He didn't. I'm thinking it's Aries because Aries was the one that did something, but maybe Rob did something that we don't know he did, and it has to be something because why are you thinking a man for telling you where the wedding is? That ain't.
That's what I thought it was Aries too.
Right.
So I see this.
Yeah,
So I
but
looked at this picture
only-
and I'm like, that ain't him.
My only other thing is this: is it gotta, and then this is just more of a timeline thing because we gotta remember Junior goes over to the Alliance now, unless there is a time jump. Aries' ass is over here with
Chilling.
with them
Right.
when
And
this
at the wedding party. Yeah.
Yeah, and Aries is over here at the when Junior had went over there to the table, right? When they were all having their little meeting, whoever this person is already at her is comes into her house right after she get off the phone with Junior. So I was thinking about that. I was like, so I don't know if Aries could have got over there so quick, and the voice didn't sound like him. So that's what made me go back and forth. And then I thought about what Candy said, like, well, what did he do good? Aries is the one who did it. And then I was like, but then what would be the need to blur it if you just don't say, oh, you did good, and we automatically are going to be like, it's Aries. You just told us who it was if that's the case. And I was like, that don't make sense either.
But Thomas left the scene to Kendra. And then maybe he did show up at Donna's. Maybe because remember, okay, the only reason why I brought him up again was because remember he took that, he was like, okay, I'll handle this or something when he was talking to Kendra last week. And then he made a call. We still don't know who these people are that Thomas is talking to or that Kendra is running from or anything. So it makes me wonder if somehow they are connected. I mean, I'm still leaning towards Rob, but I'm just saying that Thomas could be involved.
Who is C-Note? They keep saying C-Note in the comments.
Girl, ain't no way it's C-Note. Like,
C-Note
we not
right
even
here.
finna go there. C-Note,
But he
C-Note
was
not
acting
there for one
shady.
thing. But he is very much more light-skinned than this person.
Oh, okay.
C-Note is the one who, do you remember the scene with when Roman gets the car and he said, must be nice to be a Duncan?
Yeah.
He was the taller one that was standing there. But
he's cute.
Tatisha's
I'm sorry.
Okay, you go. I'll let you go right after me. Tatisha's point about the Thomas thing. The only reason why I took everybody's whatever they guess was into account. The only thing that knocked Thomas off was how do he know where Vegas was gonna be, and he was acting oblivious to it if that was the case because the old girl called and she had got shot, and I was like, well, how would he have known about Vegas being at Big Mama's? Because he and Kendra hadn't even talked in all this time until she called him with her issue after the fact. So that was my only other problem about him. So I don't know. Go ahead, Tamika.
No, I pretty much was gonna say what you just was saying, like the person that would have the intel on where Vegas was gonna be at, and her saying, which that always threw me off when she made that comment, like this was just as good or hadn't been as good as, like, you know, since sleeping with LC, like it was somebody that was more so close. And I'm thinking about cousin Curtis telling us we was gonna be pissed off. I don't see why Thomas or what you call it is gonna piss me off, but Rob would definitely piss me off. I don't know, but that didn't look like either one of them to me, but they didn't show the face too long, so we shall see.
True.
Okay. That part. I feel like I hope we definitely got to find out on the next episode because I ain't got time to be not knowing for sure. Shout out to Brother Man with a $20 super chat. It's Rob. How could Aries be feeding information to Donna about the Duncans? Also, didn't Ben say y'all were gonna be pissed when y'all find out? Yes, he did, and this will definitely send me on a crash out. Listen,
Mm-hmm.
when you are like a super fan, like a lot of us, you know all the Duncan security. You know exactly who they are. You done grew up with the damn Duncan security. You know each and every one of these mofos. So if it is Rob, it's gonna piss me off so bad. I was sad when the twins left. We could have just got rid of Rob ass then if that was the case and kept the twins. Because why?
Exactly.
Pissing me
And
off.
we
I'm
lost
already
Kennedy
mad.
too. We lost Kennedy, and we gonna have
Yep.
to deal with disloyal Rob. Oh hell no! That just makes me so mad. No, bring Kennedy back.
Okay.
I hope they let Chippy at Rob and let her Molly whop his ass, because what you not fenced to do is do that. You're not doing this. So I hope she let Chippy put the powers on him and then let LC handle him from there.
Exactly. And this, I agree, brother man. That's what I was thinking too. I think Rob did good because he gave the intel to the wedding. I think that's what it is. And like I said, that's only because I'm just thinking about what Tisha said, and it just makes sense. Like, why would you just have it be out so open without this being a secret location, knowing that you're in the middle of a war? Who would do that? Had to be secret. But EJ, is Donna having a sneaky link mentioned in the book? No, ma'am, because Donna ass is DEAD in the book. She is gone. So no, that would be a no. I'm sorry. I was extra for no reason. I apologize. She's not alive.
You got
in
to
the
do your
book.
move. You got to do it.
She's not alive. Okay. Nope. She is donezo in the book. But I'm not happy. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, R.I.P. to that lady in the book, okay? And Uncle Larry get blamed for it, but he's not even the one who did it. And the truth of the matter is that they've never spent the block on who actually unalived her, so we don't even know who actually did it in the book.
Mm-hmm.
But Uncle Larry is the one that's getting blamed for it, but he didn't actually do it.
Wow.
So there's that. Let me see what else I had to say. It sort of looked like Thomas. I feel he is up to no good, but I still feel Rob that white shirt. Listen, I just don't think Thomas have I don't know why he would. I have no connection to Thomas. I don't know that man. I don't care about that man. I wouldn't even be mad. I'd be like, who is you? And when we gonna get rid of you? Like, that's all I'm gonna be thinking about. But it's Ben who said that we were going to be mad, and he said that he told him that people are going to hate him. Listen, I will, trust me, I'm telling you, I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out. If we find out next week, I am going full on loco. Full on freaking loco. But I'm gonna try to be nice. I'm gonna try to be nice about it. Last one, guys. Last one. Did I ask everybody? Did everybody give their opinion on who it was? Mo, did you go?
Yeah.
Miss Kira, you went? Tamika? Tisha? Tika, did you go, Tika? Did she? Okay.
Yeah, I came with the nursery rhyme.
She sure did.
That's right. You sure did. KISSING. Ooh. Listen, I'm already crashing out. Do you see this the type of time I'm on already? My bad, y'all. Let me get it back together. Last one. Who is the donor that could potentially be the match? Is it Roman? Now, ain't gonna lie. When I said that, Ben tried to tell me that it wasn't, right? But I think that he don't want me to be guessing stuff. I think that he didn't want me to be guessing. I think he was trying to throw me off because I believe that it is Roman. I think that's the only logical connection because we know that Roman gave that sample before his mom passed away, and it was supposed to go directly to her, right?
Yep.
So, and if that's the case, and then all the other, then his mom died, his mom passed away and all this stuff. So we never had to spin the block on it, right? So he never got a chance to find out that way that this wasn't his mom, because that would have been the way that he would have found out when it came back, but he didn't get a chance to find out. And I remember on Thursday when I looked at it one time and I was doing my recap, I said that wouldn't they have known that he was a Duncan at this point? But if they didn't do a full-on test, then they wouldn't, because then he says that we still have to do, you know, XYZ or whatever. So they still have to make sure that it's completely compatible. So I think it could be Roman, but let me know who y'all think it could be. Tika, I'm gonna start with you.
I mean, it's giving Roman. Only one that we've seen, at least we've been privy to the direct donor type testing and all of that. So I mean, I could be off, but it's I feel like it's giving Roman, and then this is when we're gonna find out, oh damn, you really are related. You really are a part of the family.
And that's going to solve without having to have the DNA test per se. Like it's just going to resolve that issue. And I do want to throw this out here because other people in the chat and in the comments under my video, they keep saying Ruby's brother. So I want to make sure that we give that example as well. I can't remember what happened to him. I thought that man was gone, but I can't remember. I thought so too, but they listen. They're trying to tell me that maybe he did not. I just can't remember, and so I don't know. So what you say, Tisha? I don't know. I don't remember. I'm sorry, y'all.
I said that man is gone. That's when we lost what's the name too? Tony, not the same season we lost Tony Dash. He gone. He gone. It's Malik Yoga anyway. He gone.
Anyway, he gone.
He's not coming back. He gone. I don't know what to tell y'all.
I don't remember. I don't remember if he died, and if he did, I don't remember how he died. I remember
they took him out in the house. The what's the name house?
Oh, so he was in the house when they took him out. You talking about when they came and they shot up and when Vinny was there? I remember that scene.
What's her name got away? What's his name? And not Antonio, the dude.
Vinny.
Yeah, Vinny got away, but they got Randy.
Okay, see, I didn't even remember he was there. I thought he was still over there locked up with, remember, because they had found him and they had him tied up to the hospital bed and they were trying to get him to flip and stuff like that. That's about as much as I remember.
Now I'm about to go back and go watch it again and make sure. Because
that's
back when Vinny was big back then. He got skinny. Coming back later on.
Yeah. I remember. Okay, yeah. Because I remember they found him, that he was over there. They had him tied up to the bed. They had him handcuffed. They was threatening him if he didn't turn on Vinny. He still didn't want to. They told him that Vinny had took all his money and all that type of stuff. And then I remember them going to the house and shooting up the house. But I just don't remember him being in the house. That's how much that man was insignificant to me. I don't remember. But listen, I don't know. I'm just saying, for once, I don't know something about the damn family business. My bad, y'all. I feel bad.
And come back next week.
Okay, we're gonna have to go back because I don't remember. But however, so that's why I didn't add him in there, but they were putting him in the chat, so I didn't want to disregard just in case I was wrong. So Tika say Roman. Tamika, what say you?
Yeah, I agree for the reasons you said. I think it's Roman when the doctor was saying that it's a direct donor that they did find that was a match, but they don't know who he is. I feel like when he gave his blood for that raggedy ass that he thought was his mama, that, you know, he was a direct donor, and that's going to be a 2-for-1. We're going to find out he really is your brother, and he's a match to save your son. Okay. Kill two birds with one stone.
Derek said he didn't die. Derek be watching it just as much as we do, so I believe you. He says that he did not die. I just don't know what happened to him is the thing. That's the problem. I don't know what happened to him. I remember they were going to give him money and that's it. In the book, he dead. So I don't know. Everybody died in the book, but in the book, he dead. So I don't know what happened to him in the show. Okay, I'm gonna go look at the synopsis for the next few episodes. Who next? Candy. You know I like a good synopsis.
Well, if it's Roman, Orlando gonna be kissing his feet and his ass. Cause listen, you owe me, bro. You gave me hell for no reason. You talk nasty to me for no reason. So there's that. If it is, I don't know, child. I don't really care. I'm about like Tamika. I don't give a damn.
I do. Little man might die. I think that it would be a great full turnaround to have him be the donor, and that's only because it just kills everything, like everything that we wanted from the jump, which is him. Just if he just had the DNA test, it would just resolve it, right? And if he had the DNA test, most likely, if they're thinking about it, they'll be like, "Hey, you need to go take a test too," because they had everybody else tested. I think except for Sasha, because Sasha at that time, that's when she was missing. Remember,
Right,
and
right.
because she was, gone. But so I think that would have been the next logical step. If they had took the DNA test, he would have got tested to see if he was a match. This way, now it just happened naturally, and now we ain't got to worry about it or deal with this no more.
Mm-hmm.
Mo.
Oh, I really don't care. But I think it's Roman as a match for a little man. But I can see it going both ways. That I can see Roman being the match, and I also see little man passing away as another way to get his mama coming out of hiding.
No, Antonio Dash gonna die to get his mama out of hiding. We don't need we need him gone for real. So that
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Not Letitia pass it out, child.
So dramatic, like, oh no.
It's like, no, Lord, please.
I can see it either way. I can see either way.
What she say? Don't take them. Don't take them. Don't take them.
He said that one word in the show. He be all right.
Please don't.
He did say something. He did say something.
He said something when he playing the video game.
He said, "I won that."
Yeah.
The only thing
like that, he did.
He did say something at the video game.
You can't take that away from him, Candy. He said something.
I was shocked at that.
And he called him dad. Okay.
He does. He's so cute.
He
If he does pass away, I hope they find out that he's not actually Orlando's son. That's the only way it's gonna not hurt. The other thing is I believe it's Roman. I don't think it's Randy for more than one reason, because why wouldn't he have gotten tested when they was testing everybody else? She would have been in touch with him. Even if he was in jail, they have enough money to be able to take care of that. No, that's not going to happen. And we can't even find Ruby now. So how would he even know? You know?
Well, we're about to look at these synopsises so we can see. Because, I'll be on the synopsis. Because, look, I feel like that was a real random thought for people to throw out. Y'all been in these synopses, so I'm about to go too.
I hope it's Roman. I really do. The only other thing I can think of is if it is Randy or some of Homegirl's other family, then I think that when we would find out, like Letitia was kind of just saying, that's because it's not really Orlando's son. And I was just thinking about that because when LC was like, we didn't question you when you said that was your son, and she was working over at the Hellfire Club. So that would be my only thought. If it's not Roman and it's somebody from her family,
it's not gonna be Roman, y'all.
It's not.
They're gonna synopsis, and that's why they keep saying that. Because I was like, that was real random for y'all to just say that. But if that's the case, if we go with this thought process, then a grief-stricken Donna. Wait a minute, I didn't read this. I just skipped the first line. Wait a minute. Solace in her surprising secret. Y'all think they unalived Junior? I got real quiet. I'm sorry. Y'all think they really took out Junior?
Well, if they did, she don't know he's not gone. She thinks he's gone.
Oh, it's either one or the other. Because remember, we saw that picture.
Because her and Rob is holding her,
right?
So she probably thinks he's gone.
Yeah, that's forgot. I forgot to play that quick. You see how I got real sad, like, dang, and I can't stand Junior bitch ass right now. But I would hate to see him go.
I can't stand him either. I've been saying take him out since last season, but when that part at the end came, I was like, oh, they really gonna take out Junior.
No, I mean, you said Rob was holding her.
Yeah, I showed y'all the picture. He was holding her back.
Yeah.
So it didn't give away too much because he was holding her back, and I didn't think nothing of it. It just looked like she was trying to get over there to the Duncans, and he was holding her back.
Yeah, so we don't know what the issue was, but we just know she's like reaching out to somebody, and Rob is holding her back. Yeah,
I'm just saying the fact that it's Rob.
Yeah, now, but I'm
Well,
saying like now it makes us think,
Mhm.
but then we were just like,
why is she
Yeah.
doing that? Not,
Right.
no,
Mm-hmm.
we weren't even thinking about Rob. We was thinking about why is she doing that? Like, what makes
Right.
her want to reach out to somebody?
Yeah,
But
we
now we
wasn't thinking
know,
about Rob is in her bed.
no,
So.
Mhm.
and
Mm-hmm.
it was written right there in front of us the whole daggone time.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, listen, Cantania, how you doing? Shout out to Bowling Springs, South Carolina in the building. Hey, somebody said Rob is a traitor. Why? I'm not saying I'll be sad about Rob. Hold on, let me make sure we get this straight. I was talking about Junior when she said a grief-stricken Donna finds solace in her surprise and secret lover. That means the lover's still alive. But I was thinking about Junior, but I forgot the play. The play is that Junior not gonna die, that they're gonna fake his death in order to take out the alliance. I gotta remember when I watch this too, because I'll forget. and I'll be I'll forget. And then I know I done talk so much shit, but I'll be mad. Be like, they don't have to take him out. They don't have to do it. All right. So who you think it is, Mo? Now that we got more information, who you think?
Who I think it was what? Because I already said it was.
Oh, you already said okay, Tisha then. I'm sorry. I couldn't remember who I stopped it. I apologize.
Wait, who's gonna be the donor?
I think we all said, but and that was before you did the synopsis.
Yeah.
Oh, that's y'all see, y'all done read all the synopsis. I thought y'all was really, really guessing. That's why.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, see, I don't read them.
I don't
didn't read
read
any.
I like
I
to
don't
be
even know where to find
surprised.
Not y'all.
Mhm.
Talking
Oh.
about
Like
because
people in the
I kept
comments.
wondering
I was like, I
why
like to go
everybody
surprise.
why everybody was like going to Randy, even though Randy is her brother. I was like, shoot, did he die? Because I'm wondering, did he die?
It still could be Roman. It says visits Vincent's potential bone marrow. Just potential don't mean that it is.
True.
So
Oh no, look. Never mind. You don't look at the thing. I'm looking at the synopsis. If you don't want to look at the
no,
synopsis,
I'm just looking at
don't look
the one for I guess next episode you put up there. I ain't gonna go no further than that, but since you put that one up there, since it says potential,
I like to be wrong. I like to be wrong. I don't want to,
it says potential. That don't necessarily mean it's
DeMarcus, 'cause we
confirmed.
know you
Oh,
work with-
listen.
EJ.
It can still be Roman. It can still be Roman. There's still potential. I'm sorry, I went through all the synopsises now. And in my quick thoughts of thinking, it could still be Roman. It can still be Roman.
Because I don't give a damn about her brother that's locked up, to
I
be
said
honest
that
with you.
off the but we just
Well,
don't.
but he is going to be a match, though. That's the thing, is that he is going to be a match. So I will say that y'all are half right, but I think that you got to keep going in order to see that that's that. And Randy ain't shit. Now I'm just.
Are we going to get an episode on Thanksgiving? I just thought about that.
Ruby just pissed me off again. I can't stand her again. Damn it! I just started liking her. I'm mad. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm mad. Back to life. Anyway, y'all, that's it. That's the whole episode, y'all. Y'all done took me down a rabbit hole. Now I got shit to do. I'm tired. I'm mad. This don't make no sense. I can't stand Ruby bitch ass. I'm sorry. She irks my soul. I knew I hated her for a reason. I just couldn't. I tried to let it go.
You've
but
been
I'm
on
back.
Ruby neck for a minute.
I know.
Yeah,
I
gave a damn
know.
about her.
I know, and I tried to give her some grace, and I was like, okay, I'm trying to let it go. But then now this just brings me back. Just seeing this, like, it just brings me back. Anyway, y'all.
I only started liking her at the end when the baby was sick and they was trying to make another.
Me too.
Before all of that, I was like, get her out of here.
Right.
Yeah, me too. And then after I went back and reread the portion of the book that she was in, that pissed me off again. And then I had to remember that, now we back good. Don't hate her so much. But then I read this damn synopsis and I hated her again, not because I hated her, not because she has anything to do with the synopsis, but because just of the situation again. Because why? Ruby we didn't have to be here. We didn't have to be here. Anyway, OMG, it's Rob. I agree with Ben. I'm pissed. Donna is the great manipulator. Yeah, Angelica, it's gonna be Rob, girl. It's gonna be Rob, and I'm crashing out already. But shout out to Demarcus with the $5. Oh my God! Listen, I wish she has great skin. I wish I had that greater skin. Sorry, y'all. Go ahead and tell me what y'all got going on y'all channel. And we'll go around starting with Miss Kira, and tell me your final thoughts over the episode too.
My final thoughts on the episode are I cannot wait to see the next episode, and I'm wondering if we're going to get it on Thursday since it's Thanksgiving, because I need something to watch. So please don't
It say
skip a
November
week.
27th is what it say. I don't know, but that's what it say.
He said in the chat. He was the first one.
Yeah, we still getting it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be tuned in because we got to figure out what's the play with Junior. I want to see Donna upset. Okay, and then I guess we're gonna find something else about the baby child. I don't know. I just did a weekly huddle earlier. We talked about Candy and Todd going to Splitsville, November releases, and all that good stuff. So check that out. Also check out the panel we did earlier in the week on Pluribus episodes 1 through 3. That shows it's a ride, y'all. So check that out. Keep your notifications on. Bel Air is back tomorrow. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing about that. And then we got a Saturday sip coming up this weekend. So other than that, keep your notifications on. Subscribe, please. And thank you. And yeah.
Yes. Thank you, boo. Candy, what are you looking forward to, and what you got going on?
I'm looking forward to Uncle Larry. Like whatever he doing, I'm here for it. I'm here for the show anyway, but he got my motor running, so I just want him to be there again to do something to somebody else to talk. Give us the play, run by play by play what you did with Junior or whatever. Nothing else I really care about because we're not looking for that $140 million. So there's that. I'm not concerned about if Roman is a donor or not. That I don't care. So yeah. And for me, I'll be doing Tulsa King tomorrow. Tuesday, Tamika and I will be doing Sisters. Wednesday, Tamika and Mo and I will be doing, the Oval on Tuesday, Sisters on Wednesday. And then hopefully I can get Pluribus sometime before Thanksgiving. If not, then we'll do it, later on. But that's that on that.
Okay, for me, I got to do my Power Book Force video. I'm late with that. The Pluribus that Candy bullied me into watching. We did that. And yes, tomorrow me and Tamika we usually do it. Welcome to Dairy, because the new episode come out tonight. What else? Yeah, Bel Air is back. I might do something for that. And what else? That's all I could think of at this moment in time.
Okay. Tisha.
I am also looking forward to see what Uncle Larry does, what is going to become of Junior, how Donna's gonna go down. And I saw that somebody mentioned Elijah, and I'm like, ain't the 3 days up yet? When we gonna start to see some sparks flying?
Okay.
Like, because they need to be taking out Antonio Dash, okay? So I'm looking forward to all of that. And I do want to know what's gonna happen with the baby. Please. Let it be Roman and take care of that. And then you can have a brotherly moment and they can hug and all will be well with the Duncan family. And then, okay, so I will be dropping my individual video for this episode after this. And then also, if you are a fan of Beyond the Gates, make sure you check out my shorts because I'm doing daily recaps in 3 minutes or less. So it's a fun thing.
No, it's not.
Join us over in Soapland. Huh?
I said, no, it's not. That's why she's laughing.
It's fun. It's fun. And when people watch them and we talk about it, it's fun. It's cool. So don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and keep your notifications on. Thank you.
You're welcome. Tamika.
Shout out to Michael Jai White for getting the Bruce Lee Martial Arts Award. I believe it was presented by Shannon Lee, Bruce Lee's daughter. Shout out to Family Business
Yeah, I
for being
saw
number
that.
one in the country. Well deserved. They've been knocking it out the park this season. I've been enjoying it. And the only thing I want to know is Junior really going or not? Okay. Are we doing the funeral and the repast? If he is going, like, I need the answers to that. And I just have pretty much the same things that Monique 69 Ways and Candy Love, what they got going on with the live panels. And so, yeah, come over, hit the like, share, subscribe, hype us up, do all of the things.
Hey, Renee. Renee just made it home. Thank you so much for always showing love and support. Deborah, you can find them at Rotten Tomatoes. Here's the picture. Hold on. Let me pull it up a little bit higher. And now it looks totally different, y'all. You see what I'm saying? Like how it looks different. See the arm around the it just looks different. I'm sorry. I could be wrong. But the arm around the waist, the way that it is no longer feeling like I'm trying to keep you away from the thing. It's more like I'm trying to comfort you.
I got you, baby. Okay.
Yeah. It's giving that.
Rob.
Coming for your neck. Watch. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry. Who's next? Tikadushi.
I'm just looking forward to seeing whatever's gonna happen next. Like these latest episodes of Family Business, they've been giving us a lot of good stuff, a lot of great acting, a lot of great storylines, and everybody can't live, and we know in Family Business, we know everybody at some point gonna be up out of there, So it is what it is. I'm just looking forward to seeing what's gonna happen next. I try not to read the synopsis because I do like to be surprised. So whatever happens next, I'ma actually talk about it. But with that being said, always a great live, always a great panel. Love listening to y'all commentate on the shenanigans of the Duncans and the outsiders. But coming up to my channel, All Things Ruthless, I'm just talking about the Oval, and I just need some suggestions. If anybody has any thoughts or ideas of something else that I can talk about on All Things Ruthless, let me know. Come to the channel, let me know what y'all think I should talk about next. Since Ruthless don't seem like it's coming back no time soon. And of course, EJ and I have talked at Talk Media. And I posted up a little calendar on our social media so y'all can have an idea of what we got coming out. But I'll let EJ get into the remainder of that. So that's it. What about you, EJ?
Girl, on my channel, my mind is spinning right now. Probably right after this, I'm about to make like maybe about 3 or 4 just little voiceover videos real quick while I'm in the mode to do it, because I got a lot of things on my mind. I need to go ahead and release them. And then let's see what else. I think I did my live recap over the Family Business, so definitely check that out. And then as far as TDT is concerned, we got a lot of stuff that we dropped last week. Of course, we've been doing a Talamasca. We have one more episode of Talamasca. This is season 1. We got the last episode coming up. Married at First Sight, we're about to do here very, very shortly. This is the finale for Married at First Sight. So if you're watching that, then definitely come back and check us out for that. We are also going to be doing our movie. I believe it's going to be the Toni Braxton movie. I can't remember what the name of it is, but
Ain't enough for me.
Yep, that one. Yeah. And then on Thursday, we're talking about All Is Fair. And then on Wednesday, we'll be dropping our reaction for Welcome to Derry. Welcome to Derry, episode 3. We are like a week behind. I think they're on episode 4, if I'm not mistaken, or something, but we'll be dropping ours for episode 3. We do have 4 done, but because they're on 5, right? So 5 came on tonight. Yeah. So we did 3 and 4, but we'll be dropping 3. And then hopefully we might drop Interview with a Vampire season 1, episode 3. We may drop that, but I'm not sure just yet. If not, we'll drop it on next week. And then other than that, just keep your notifications turned on. I think that is all we have over there on the channel right now. Oh, Power Book 4/4. Don't forget we're talking about that as well. We'll be doing that on Friday. So definitely come hang out with us. We got a lot of stuff going on. And y'all already know I got to go over here to the chat because listen, y'all came through. We had up to over 130 people at the chat at one time tonight. So we appreciate you guys for coming through and hanging out. Shout out to DeMarcus Vaughn. This is actually for you, Candy. It said, Candy loves TV. Will you make chitterlings for Thanksgiving with some mambo sauce?
Thank you, DeMarcus, for your $5 super chat. And you have yet to send me the best mambo sauce, but chitlins are definitely on the menu. And I cannot wait. Chitlins and hot sauce, baby. Yes, yes, yes.
Candy is gonna cook them chitterlings. Okay.
Get into it. The less y'all want it, the more I eat it, okay? Thank you. More for me.
Okay, listen, I don't hate on nothing nobody eat. Listen, if you like the chitterlings, go right along.
I'm bringing chitlins to our potluck, so I know I ain't worried about sharing with nobody.
Okay, listen, you go ahead. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Renee Beckham, shout out to you. Derek, thank you for coming through. Daria was in the building. We had Brother Man in the building. Thank you. Thank you to all the channel members who came through. We appreciate you guys as well. Lady Virtue, thank you. Of course, we had DeMarcus in the building. Angelica, thank you as always. Travelista, thank you for coming through. Dree, aka Audrey, thank you for coming through. Bobby Ray was in the building. Khadijah was in the building. Both Khadijahs, because y'all know we got two Khadijahs. Amberland was in the building. No Name Face was in the building as well. We had JR in the building, David in the building, Cantania in the building, Evolve in the building. Thank you guys so much. And anybody else that I may have missed, because y'all were talking a lot, so I'm having to scroll. Tasia was in the building. Tamika was in the building. Thank you. I'm Unpretentious. Thank you for coming through. We appreciate you as well. If you're watching this on the replay, please make sure to go ahead and drop down in the chat and type in, or in the comments rather, and type in hashtag replay squad. Let us know that you came through. Let us know what you thought about this episode, and go ahead and answer those questions as well. Who do you think the donor is going to be? And who do you think is the guy that Donna is, booed up with? Let us know down in the comments. And guys, we're about to get up out of here. We appreciate each and every one of y'all, and y'all have a good night. Peace.
Bye.
Lost over, been lived away. We don't fall, we don't bend. Every war's got a start and an end. Carve the name in the fire and red. Say Duncan and they don't speak the same. We don't run, cut us once, but we don't fall. We don't fall. We lose the sun, we rise with another. Blood makes you kin, but loyalty makes you family.
She's still breathing, but the weight ain't light. Vegas back, here to come in the fight. They tried to shake the tree, now we rooted deeper. Junior turned Judas, let the serpent keep her. They praying on our table, but we serve revenge. Never titties, stay quiet, but a blade don't bend.